Hey, Novellineal, doing my test plays today. I'm going to be starting with your upside down thing. I think you said we just need expert and hard for this one. And if it's okay, I'm just going to do them in one video and then just get the no fox given afterwards, because this one's pretty short. I just figured that's easier, and I'm not anticipating having to stop too much, so I'd just rather do that than do two videos. As if you have a choice. The video's already up.
Hello.
So you're going to get what's posted. I actually do hope you're okay with it. I more just meant that it's too late because the work's already done by the time you see this video. Ooh, that blue felt weird. There was like a diagonal in the corner there. I feel like I either wanted it to be up or up a row or an up note. Yeah, I didn't like that. I mean, it really doesn't even matter that much, but that was a pretty big rotation into that pink for expert. I'll try to kind of keep in mind, because if I remember correctly, I think expert's really hard. Yeah, like that's pretty extreme for expert, but yeah, if I remember, expert plus is pretty intense, so.
Wearing a frown, put a smile on and spread it around. With your smile, turn the world upside down.
That was fun. I really like the pickle there. I think the other ones are all double, and then that one wasn't. Let me go back. That felt inconsistent. Because I think you're always doing doubles. Yeah, so you have two doubles. Doubles. No double. Don't like that. I want that consistency. Again, no double. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Now I'm not paying attention. Like, I don't know if, like, I'd almost rather have the bop, bop, and then have the single on, like, the third one here. I won't play them all again, but... Yeah, I'd rather have the single afterwards, but...
He had the spirit, and he would smile every time he'd hear it. Soon he knew every single lyric, oh, when he would sing it, and in his sleep he'd dream it.
But obviously do with that what you want.
Through every fight, you wouldn't judge him if you knew what it was like and how. As luck would have it, he got rewarded for his weird new habit. He earned a fat green stack
expert,
of cabbage, and he planned to stash it till he was living lavish. That fateful day, he ran away, and he could hear the song his mama used to play.
Oh, jeez. My controller got stuck on my shirt.
With his smile, he turned the world upside down.
Actually, I'll go back and check it here, because, like, I might as well.
With his smile,
Yeah, I'm just curious if there's a double afterwards.
With his smile, he turned the world upside down.
Yeah, so you end it with you have it as double, single. Like, I would continue that pattern. Double, single. Double, single. That's what I want to see. Double, single. But again, do what you want.
When it feels like all the world is wearing a frown, put a smile on and spread it around. With smile, I turned the world upside down.
I totally played that as an up, not a diagonal, but whatever. That's fine. It's a dot, whatever. Yeah. Man, that's an expert, all right. 4 point. Okay. All right, let's keep going.
Hello, it's me.
But it's very interesting. Sorry, I'm not trying to be critical of the expert. I like it a lot. It's hard. But the expert's part, plus his part, so of course
story
it's
about a
hard.
sad little fella. He was a dapper dan Cinderella. Oh, and let me tell ya, it made the other fellas jealous.
Actually, sorry, just that one pink note was a little flicky. Sorry, I should have said it back then.
With your smile, turn the world upside down.
Sit down, I'm gonna tell ya a little story about a sad little fella.
That
He
one.
was a dapper dan
Little flicky.
Cinderella. Oh, and let me tell ya, it made the other fellas jealous. They made him cry, spit in his eye. How could they pick on such a friendly little guy? This town was kinda broken, not the kind of place you'd leave your doors open. Full of backwards broke men, still he was scoping.
It's fine. That feels kind of intense with the constant like it's very dancey, but that feels really intense for
Yeah, he was
hard.
dreaming, hoping he'd get
Oh, jeez, now I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry.
full of backwards.
There was something.
Leave your
in the
doors
middle.
open, full of backwards broke men, still he was scoping. Yeah, he was dreaming, hoping he'd
That's a little bit of a rotation to get out to that
get
pool.
away. Maybe someday, but on the radio his mama used to play.
And it feels like all the world is red.
That was a really cool.
Put a smile.
Sorry, that first one was a really cool pickle there with like the big lead in here. This one right here, because now everything's a little bit faster, might be a little challenging for hard. Because I was just going to say, oh, I really like that pickle because there was so much time to lead into it. And then you just threw one in right there that doesn't have that beautiful lead into it. But anyway.
Radio his mama used to play.
And it feels like all the world is wearing a crown.
I mean, there's enough time to get it. I just thought that the other one was so good because it was so dramatic. Yeah, see, keeping it here, the double, single. You do it here. That's very
He
satisfying.
had the spirit, and he would smile every time he'd hear it. So he knew every single lyric, oh, when he would sing it, and in his sleep he'd dream it. All day and night, through every fight, you wouldn't judge him if
I like
you
that
knew
part.
what it was like. And how, as luck would have it, he got rewarded for his weird new habit. He earned a fat green stack of cabbage, and he
Whoa.
let his
Ooh, going a little inverty over here, are we? Did the other one do that too? And I didn't notice that? That's, that's
till he was
That's
living
a bit much for
lavish.
hard.
That fateful day, he ran away, and he could hear the song his mama used to play.
And it feels like all the world is wearing a crown. Put a smile on and spread it around.
With his smile, he turned the world upside down. When it feels like all the world is wearing a crown, put a smile on and spread it around. With my smile, I turned the world upside down.
cool. Yeah. Again, hard, but good. I mean, good down map. Yep. Okay. Not much else to say with that one. Okay. So, you've seen, I'm all warmed up now. This is why I did this one last. I am prepared for your, I think, 8 warnings you had. In retrospect, this was really dumb to do after down maps, because now it's going to have a faster note jump speed, which always makes me miss. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because I think that was the note I always complain about. Alright, you can keep it, she says begrudgingly.
Without contextual, a flaming paradox, a spectacle, like intellectual over sexual, but we wanna keep
I'll burn it next time.
No fox given. I lit the flame I was given. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say?
Jesus. Sorry. I don't think there was anything wrong with that. I just suck. Jeez.
But we wanna keep it respectable. No fox given. I lit the flame I was given. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Truth be
Oh, look at that, I'm a gamer.
Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day from your kitsune.
Ooh, that was cool.
Like, bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like,
Ooh, I don't love that. I get it for representation, but not my favorite. But
now they're coming for my jugular. Cause I'm just a little jugular. Purity spiral diced into division. No cap cuts, a clean incision. Snowflakey tears for a living. You know it's no fox given. Can't help but speak with precision. Cause the derision
I like the
keeps
chain
me
notes there.
no fox given. No more shame, nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Oh my god, spicy take, okay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way.
That maybe wasn't the comfiest note, that red up there in the corner, but it wasn't bad.
But they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like,
It's not who you are, but what you do. All that really matters is that you heard the fox who. The shoe fits and girls fits your wear, counting you. The people are much weaker when they're split in two.
lend your voice to what it must defend.
That felt vision blocky even though it wasn't. Just because I was leaning so far to the left.
It's not a hard decision. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Moon your business, foxu, don't play. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day keeps the cray at bay. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like shake those tails in the air like a fox.
That part felt kind of wide. You had like 4-lane wide section there. Just because everything is so dancey and that just felt kind of not as dancey. It just kind of stood out a little bit. Oh, I kind of wish you had some lights on because I think that we're going to have that bomb part coming up. Worried I'm not going to be able to see them. What are you doing? All right. All right. Okay. So I think my issue with this part, it's so hard to tell. Like, I wish I was looking at an editor. I think it's not just actually alternating, right? I think you got some. Yeah, so I think what's going on here, you have it repeating at some point, right? Where it's probably going like, blah, 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 and then having two of the same hand in a row. So it could be just a skill issue, but I tend to really... Yeah, I think the note you're finishing with is starting the next stream. Okay, we might just chalk that up to skill issue, but I don't like when streams do that. Well, that's embarrassing. Why is no fail not on? That felt kind of vision blocky. Okay, anyway, sorry. I won't comment on that stream section more because again, I think that's skill issue, but yeah, okay, so let's move on.
That's fine. Read
Okay, so what's going on with these dodge walls? I didn't even go far back enough. Oh, now I gotta do these again. Now you gotta see how terrible I am at those. Yeah, that last one was not nearly as bad. Okay, I think you're fine with vision. That backhand was a little... Okay, maybe I gotta get more leany. All right, let's go. Let's lock in. Oh, jeez. Now... Yeah, maybe that one's easier. If that's the same composition... Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm supposed... Okay. Sorry, I can't keep my train of thought. Okay. Sorry, what I was going to say, that last set of the stream felt easier. So if it's following that same pattern and you're like repeating a note in the row, maybe it's easier because it's a little bit more spread out. So my poor little brain that can't handle inlines can see it better. If you did genuinely map it different, so it truly is alternating the hands, then maybe that's why I'm not struggling quite so much with it. Now, on to the next point. So yeah, you have a red backhand here that I feel I'm not quite set up for enough to do that lean. So at first I was like, okay, I'm going to lock in and just do it. But then it kind of doesn't, like I was expecting it to happen again on the other side, which maybe it will later, but it hasn't yet. Okay, maybe here. Yeah, so you see I can handle that one better. Yeah, like I don't really feel like I'm set up. So yeah, I was kind of expecting I was going to have to do it here, and I don't. And so that's why this one's bugging me. Like if I had to do it here and then I had to do that big of an extreme lean here, I would like that better. So it just feels a little bit out of place. Yeah, like if I had to do it there, I would enjoy it better. That's a little scary with the red being a kind of crossover on the top row.
Watch me slay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy killer day sweeps decay away. Quanga line like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make.
Actually, I did notice it before. For some reason, that's the part where you got the double up and then it's coming down doesn't really feel that comfortable. There was one on the left side too. And
you know we got the golden ribbon. Ring, ding, ding, what does the fox say? Lines are all nines. Sit and watch me slay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy killer day sweeps decay away.
oh, okay, yeah, so I don't like this. I think because it's going from this into this, and that scoop is just feeling a little bit weird. So doing that and then having to come back down, yeah, I don't really like this combination. Like, I think it would feel better if I was like over here, because then I feel like I could lean into it. But I'm kind of going like here, so to do a half rotation here and here, and so yeah, I'm not really liking. I'll see if the same one is. If the next one is set up the same. And I already forgot to check because I didn't remember where it was. Okay. Is this one set up the same? Yeah, kind of. Okay. So obviously I read it fine. It still didn't feel the comfiest though. Okay. Okay, let's go. But they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like. Yeah, so it reads fine. Like I can follow it, but I still don't really like it. But they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like. I don't know why, though. No, I want to think about this. What's wrong with this, guy? But they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like. I think it's because I don't feel like I'm being encouraged enough to move over to the left. To really wind up. I'm cheesing it. I'm kind of staying very middle. I think what I would recommend is, I mean, you can have the bombs if you want. I don't know. I'm not moving over as far enough left to get that wind up. Yeah, like I almost more feel like what I want is, whether you do the bombs or not is up to you, but I feel like I want a dodge wall there, like a 2-lane wide dodge wall to really force me to go over. And then what I think would be cool after that is, instead of having this note in the far right corner, maybe move it over one and then have the horizontal double be in the far left lane. I want a reason to have to move over more to the left to really wind up and hit that. I mean, even if you want to keep it, the stuff that palm up, elbow up, palm up thing there, you could probably even just end the dodge wall early to make sure that there's enough room. Because, like, I'm leaning pretty far to the left if this goes right. So I'd be able to see around the dodge wall anyway. So even if it was within the half jump duration, it would probably be fine. But, like, you could end the dodge wall a little shorter if you were worried about it. But I think that would make more sense, because I kind of hate this little wall down here. I don't get it. And it's kind of actively encouraging me to not go that way. Because, again, I'm not going to hit my head in it. I was kind of joking about that in our chat earlier, but I feel like it's like, oh, I got to stay over here. And it's like, I want to be over here. So I think what I want is like a big dodge wall, make me lean. And then again, maybe shift the patterns over to the left a little bit so that then I got to stay left just for a second. That you can obviously play around with. But, like, the actual reset itself is fine. I don't even think you need the bombs. Yeah, because with the arcs, you, like, don't even need the bombs, I think. Cool. All right. Okay, but yeah, that wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it was going to be, given all of your warnings and stuff. Okay, so yeah, now I think this video is getting kind of long, so I'm just going to go ahead and end it, and I hope that helps.